EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Condors of Anchorage taking on the Thunderbirds of Melbourne. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Right away, they'll change the look. Lance going to put it up right away. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
The man they call Scary Terry remains one of the best at taking the lid off of a defense. Not only a top 10 season in terms of yards, but he averaged over 15 a catch and was named to his long overdue first Pro Bowl.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Black shot. Steal, black. Fight, white.
Here's Lance to throw it. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Hey, Silver. Carl up, Yanni. Hey.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. You know, they'll shift things around. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you look at this defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Blaster, stay. Hey, blue. Black Ultra.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, green.
Now Lance. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Finding room at midfield. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown! A.J. Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Eat old blue.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
52 plus.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
10 cycles.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. The Lance going to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
12, 10. Real green. Six, mega.
To throw, it's Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Straight ahead, Gibson. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Ready.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 4.
5, 97.
Here's Lance. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Watkins in motion left. On 1st down, Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
Come Come on. Set.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Dog red. Red. Cycle.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Slot man moves right.
Red. Yellow.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift. He's across midfield, down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there. 41 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
In motion left is Watkins. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And Lance now to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good. And that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
Yellow. Black shot.
Lance now on first down. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. Now this throw caught left side. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this one is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Lance's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Lance looks to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Here's Lance to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Condors go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Lance going to try to throw for this. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Second down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 63. Watkins in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here we go.
A final shot before half for Lance. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our
Both
EA
these teams no doubt making their final halftime
here's
adjustments as we speak.
With our EA
and for the
Sports
call of the
halftime
second
report.
half, we get it back out to Brandon Gudden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Hurts going to move him around.
63.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
73. Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Hey, 73, crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Hurts. The 20. Down the right sideline. And off the way in for the touchdown. Devontae Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Thunderbirds go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Condors are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
73.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be out right at the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On first down, Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. They go play action with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. Jalen Hurts with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Thunderbirds are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Lance now on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The Lance going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each.
Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quan Martin. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Come on, 38. You know, blue. Blue, go. Drill green.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Desperation time here. Lance. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And they'll go for it. Lance. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Hurts changing up the play. First down, and they go with Swift again. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll change things up. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On third down, here comes Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Miami, 73, 73. Hey, easy, 63, 63, bad.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on fourth down late in the fourth quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal them the victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Oh, the option to give to Swift here. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yard.